Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, the Elven Court. In our last episode, we continued making our way through Scenario 5, Underground Eruption. Now the big development last episode, of course, is that we did send some of our armies back up to the surface, and, so far so good, although we definitely are going to, I imagine very shortly, incur the wrath of some of our unknown opponents, but we have also met some of our opponents here. You can see we have Lyanna the Huntress, a High Elf Warlord. We also have Vontor the Shocking, a Goblin Sorcerer, both of whom are at war with us. And so I suspect it's going to be any turn now. We're going to start to see their units, bearing down on us and threatening our cities. So that being said, we have Reskar here doing a good job, just starting to clear things out. And we also have Nomlik over here. You can see Nomlik's stack quite powerful. He's got a couple of tier 3 units, and he's continued to expand it with some of his mind control. So things are going well on the surface, but we don't want to get too cocky because, of course, as I mentioned, I suspect the enemy troops are going to be bearing down on us very shortly. Otherwise, underground, we do have a new city founded down here in the corner, Moldan, which is going to gain the benefit of some of these structures here. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with how it's going underground, but I am nervous above ground. All right, let's get started here. Lots to do. So I think we'll start above ground. We'll look where Nomlik is. So we do have some units that we need to get rid of. So there is a monster den up here that I would love to clear out, and I would love to try to get control of this hill giant using Convert if at all possible. We also need to clear out this brigand hideout, which is causing us some grief. And there are some roaming units here that need to die. So a lot of things for us to do. So we'll start with the units that are already out. Let's just head down. We'll engage this fight. I am going to try to do some mind control because I want to just build up more forces if possible. Of course, it's always a struggle balancing the economic commitment here, but of acquiring more units, because more units means more upkeep from a gold perspective. But I think it's going to be worth getting our hands on these additional units. Probably go for these Dwarven Stalwarts, I think. Just trying to see who would be the good choice. Yeah, they're kind of a more offensive-focused infantry unit. Either that or maybe the Scoundrel, just for their ranged attack. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, let's go for the Scoundrel. Nice. Okay, that's one. And then, you know what? We might as well just get aggressive. Let's go out there and just put some work in. No need to hold back here. We can get pretty aggressive. The Silver Thane can cruise on up. You know what? We can just get the kill out right there. That's great. Nice. I'm glad they went after the troll because the troll has that regrowth, so no worries there at all. Everybody else has pretty much full health except for the Silver Thane, who we might as well just quickly drop a little heal on there. I wouldn't mind the Silver Thane maybe getting some experience. Now, I'm wondering, I don't know if Rampage gives experience. Let's find out. It does. Okay, that's great. So, well, at the end of every battle, we can just throw on a Rampage. This guy's getting pretty close to a level up, so what's our crossbowman doing? You know what? We can soften him up a little. Let's go back around here, turn him around, and then we can just get the kill with the troll. Nice, and that troll should be about to level up, which is good for us. There we go, nice and clean. And as always, getting another unit out of the deal is not a bad thing. And then I think what we'll do, because we are going to have to embark to get over there, let's start with this one up north first. Deal with that. Then we can head down and get rid of that one. Meanwhile, these two can just sit on the base here. Now, Reskar, I think, still has movement. He does. So, question being, what do we want to do with him? I'm thinking we head down, we go for this monster den, and just start clearing everything out on our way through. So let's try and do that to the best of our ability here. So this one we'll just clear out quick. Should be nice and painless, I hope. We do have to watch out for the wisps and their Just kind of entice them to come and attack us, really. They do have that phase ability, so we just have to watch out for that. Don't want them jumping in behind us unnecessarily. And we'll just let them... There we go. I was expecting them to just jump in and attack my shaman, which is totally fine by me. Of course, the shaman is able to heal itself, which is excellent, so really don't... Oh yeah, the wisps are immune to that. Of course, that makes sense. Just fly over here. Do some quick killing. And you know what? Let's try for some damage with our Spider Queen. Good work there. And then can we get an entangle on the Buttercup Fairy? Nice. So now we can just do some healing, make sure our units are nice and healthy. Not that we really took all that much damage, but, I mean, why not get them back to full health if possible. Our Shaman can do a self-heal there. Spider Queen can advance. And you know what? For experience sake, let's go for a web, and there's a nice level up. Then we can turn around and give them the business. Wonderful. All right, so good level up for our Spider Queen. That's great. We definitely... I would like to get another kind of, you know, tier 3 unit, something that provides this stack a little bit more kind of oomph. You know, whether that's a melee tank or another good support unit or archer or something like that. But I definitely want something in this group to just give them a little bit more fighting capability, because currently I do sort of feel like they are not quite where they need to be in terms of just sort of overall strength. We'll go like this. Like I said, we want to try and be as efficient as we can be within reason, clearing out these structures. We're just fighting a bunch of kobolds. These should just be easy enough to just kind of go for the kill on here. Like I said, I think we can just more or less give them the business here. Oh, nice critical. That should almost be the kill. Perfect. A spider can go for that web up here. Perfect. Reskar can... What? Hang on, let's see. What kind of damage can we do here? There's no sense going in and committing overly to unnecessary risk, but what other items do we have? Nothing else. Let's just do the longbow. Oh, nice. Good criticals. And there's the kill. Meanwhile, we can just park our direwolf there. Okay, we took a little bit of punishment. Nothing too egregious. And then we can just get that kill right there. We can blast them for damage there, but alternatively, we can just cruise over here and probably kill them outright. Nice. Yeah, it's great having Reskar so powerful with all his additional items. And just being so leveled up. That makes a huge difference. Alright, so then we'll move over like this. And then, yes, we can engage this fight. One thing to remember if we do move Reskar over by himself is that if this unit is then attacked, the rest of the units in the stack won't gain any benefits from Reskar being the leader because he's on a different tile. But I think that's not a huge risk. Okay. Let's see, we've just got some pesky units to deal with. This should be another relatively straightforward fight for us here. It doesn't matter which attack we use. Let's just blast the footmen for some damage there. Soften them up a little bit more there. Just park in defense here, just protecting our units. Really don't have to do anything fancy. Alright, and then we can... Ooh, yeah, let's blast here. Oh, you know what? They're not... It's too bad. They're not grouped up enough for us to get full advantage of that. Well, we'll get the kill here, though. There it is, and then we can go for a web up north. No luck. And then got this footman over here that needs to die. What if we go like this, maybe? Ooh, we still got that line of sight penalty, unfortunately. Alright, what the heck? We'll just do this. Soften them up a little. Alright, so then what we're going to do is drop heal on our Spider Queen up north. Drop a self-heal on our Shaman down south. We can just step up and get the kill with our Spider. And our Dire Wolves, we can use this one that doesn't have a level up yet to get the kill and a level up. Alright, nice and clean, and there we go. Now we've got that better vision range to be able to see what's going on. Also a level up for Reskar, so now has enough casting points to get Beast Horde going, so we will grab that. Oh, that's incredible. So now if we're in a really tight spot, that spell, massive game changer. Every turn you get another unit that's a combat summon to join you, which is hugely powerful. And you know what? I forgot. I have this unit. I can try and get them down to join in with Reskar as well. But maybe before I do that, we'll just do a little bit more scouting while we are able to. Another city here. We'll negotiate with them. They want open borders and a peace treaty. I am happy to accept that. Let me know when you want to talk. Oh, this is wonderful. Yeah, just getting really good exploration in. All right, Deep Axe Underground. This is our throne city. Pretty developed here at this point. Finished off that Masters Guild in the last turn, which is huge. We could do a laboratory, get that additional knowledge income. Definitely don't hate that idea. We do have to be mindful of our gold situation, given that we are... we now have so many units that we have to be mindful of our upkeep costs. So I think for now we'll just do merchandise. Now we've been up above ground over here, and we did run into some enemy units that caused us some grief. However, with our... spy drone. Oh, but I forgot it's a frost elemental. That's no good. I was thinking we'd be safe in the water, but no, we want to actually stay down here. Run away. This spy drone has found nothing over here, so our plan was to go digging over on this side and see what we find through these walls here. So that's what we will do. So we'll send this spy drone over to maybe help with scouting once we get there. Oh, I forgot the prospector's in with him. Alright, well, we'll send the spy drone by itself. Meanwhile, Sundrin, we want to just get her up above ground, I think. Try to assist. Same with this little guy, we'll send him up. And we'll probably send him over towards Nomlik, I think. Meanwhile, this guy can hang out with his tunneling buddies. Just to provide a bit of extra meat for the army, so that... Same with this guy here, we'll send him over. That way, at least, we've got a few units to provide some protection. Just in case, as they're tunneling, they run into anything. And we will end the turn there. Let's go back up above ground here. Zoom out. Zoom back in. Thinking maybe it'd be better to watch the turn zoomed out, but I think probably better to... Ah, here we go. Okay. There's Lyanna. And it's Lyanna herself, so... Ooh, and look at this. Okay, did just summon another unit. So let's clear that out and then turn and go to fight Lyanna. I think that's going to be our best bet. What's this quest? Vassal proposal. You want to feed the hungry. Okay, we got to get rid of the units that are occupying the farm. I will accept that. That's going to be a good quest for us to do. We can use Reskar to do it, probably. And then we can get this as a vassal, which would be wonderful. Okay, so let's zoom in here. Take better stock of what's going on. Again, we want to protect our city, so we'll garrison it pretty good there. Now, since we're already in the neighborhood, we might as well... Ooh, and look at that. Oh, wow, okay. So Liana has tier 3 units already, war breeds. This could get ugly pretty fast. We have to be very careful. So this is a good opportunity to get some additional experience. Okay, we'll do this one manually. And again, the objective here is to acquire that hill giant. All right. Want to minimize taking any damage as well because we want to be strong enough to face our opponent if she does decide to start moving up to attack us at this stage. We don't want to take a bunch of extra damage if we can avoid it. Alright. Nice, that troll, I really like that troll. Such a good unit. So hopefully we can just kill all these units off or really thin them out pretty good before reinforcements arrive. So we'll soften them up there. Ooh, yeah, big damage and a good level up too. That's wonderful. Our troll can just annihilate the warg. There we go. And we've got killing momentum now, I think. That's... Yeah, that's a... At bronze medal rank, you get killing momentum, which is huge. So we'll move up there. We can move Nomlik over. Soften them up a little bit, and then go with the Assassin Strike and get the kill. Yep. The Goblin Guard, I guess, can just move over. Provide a little bit of assistance if needed. Because they're going to get attacked here, but they're going to do a critical... Oh, massive damage. And then, you know what? We can use the Goblin Guard, or we can just get the kill with the Assassin either way. Nice kill. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is park the troll right next to him. And then we're going to fly over and try for the... Ooh, but he's in defense mode. You know what? Thankfully, I've got a way to get rid of that with Guard Breaker. Perfect. And then a little bit better odds. Okay, it didn't work, but in principle, that's still a really good approach. We rampaged our Silver Thane. Just makes them sort of uncontrollable, and they'll go do their own thing. It's a good way to just get some extra experience with them, honestly, as we saw in that previous fight. I think what we'll do is... Boy, it's a shame I couldn't get that hill giant, but we'll heal up the unit here, move our crossbowmen in, soften them up, and there's the big kill. Well, again, it's a shame we didn't acquire the unit, but we did do what we needed to do, which is... oh my god, there's another unit. Jeez, this unit... Wow, and look at that, a Manticore Rider. Oh my god. You know what? I think we went up above ground way too soon, to be perfectly honest. And that might bite us in the keister. We're going to sell these. Although the boots, I don't know if everyone has boots. Blade of Chilling Frost, I mean, we've got good melee weapons with everybody. I just don't know if everyone has leg gear. I don't think they do, so we're going to take it mostly just for the leg gear. I mean, yes, it's just +1 defense. Yeah, so Bormac doesn't. Alright, we'll send that over to Bormac. Let me just double-check the melee weapons once again. Everybody's got a pretty decent one. I'm keeping this with, even though it's weaker, I'm keeping it with Nomlik just so that I have Inflict, Break, Body, and Soul. This one I could maybe replace, but it inflicts Shadow Sickness, it's got Shadow Demon Slayer, and it still does +2 melee strength, which is better than the Elite rank one that I have. Or Epic rank, I should say. So, yeah, we'll sell this off. Nice, there's a little bit of extra gold injection. We have to be super careful, though, because these units are extremely powerful, and if they group up, they could really do some damage to us. So we may actually want to maybe retreat back. You know, we could even... I don't know if they can get to our city in one turn. Let's see. Ooh, they can. You know what we might have to do is when Sundrin gets up here, we use Sundrin and Nomlik together and we charge in. So let's go back down to the city. We will hang out there. We do have a mana fuel cell to throw on. Don't know if we can actually apply this to any of our current cities, though. None of them are actually our vassal yet. Just looking around. Oh, this one down here. That's right. Okay, we'll throw that on. Nice. Okay, we do have to deal with mana because we are now running a mana deficit, which is not good. We'll have to, once again, try to go like that. And this dwarf here is just going to stay put next to Sundrin. Let's grab this mana. And we'll even head over. There is a roaming unit which is threatening our scouts here, so let's maybe just keep moving. You know what is... thinking maybe I should turn this unit around now that I'm... Although, you know what? We'll go up and around. We'll go up and around. We'll follow the water. I missed that mana, I guess, but that's fine. We can use our spy drone to grab it. Alright, so let's step down, clear this out, and then we'll turn around and clear this out. Okay, so we'll engage this fight. Do have a human arcane scholar. Haven't seen one of those before. Has immolate, lightning shock. This is just a single bolt attack. Men magical being, that can be helpful in the right situation. Has a static sphere, that's really good. Target friendly unit gains static shield, that's a really good buff. They have control undead at elite rank as well. Time surge, I don't know what that does. Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on these guys if I could. Artificer, Prodigy, what do they do? Men magical being, quick learner. Poison bolt, firebolt, frostbolt, spirit ray, elemental. So they gain a bunch of different types of elements to attack with, which is potentially useful against different types of opponents. Artificer, overwhelm, projectile resistance, steel enchantment as they level up. Has petrifying touch, stunning touch, freezing touch, immolating touch. Kind of a neat idea for a unit, but I'm more inclined to go for the arcane scholar. Oh, but you know what? It's all a moot point because I'm thinking about the wrong stack. I don't actually have a mind control ability that works on non-animal units, so all of that was purely academic exercise. I don't actually have a way to really do it, which is fine. All right, we'll awaken our units. Make this hopefully a touch easier. Can we... Ooh, yeah, we can. Let's blast these two. That should entice them to start moving in to attack me. It's actually a reasonably tough battle. These are some... Yeah, and Static Sphere is going to make that a little bit more challenging. Of course, that Wisp causing trouble as always. The Prodigy, I think we can probably just send the Direwolf over. Deal with him that way. The Artificer, I mean, ideally, I want this Wisp dealt with just so it's not causing me grief anymore, so we'll just do that. I can go for the Web. Nice, and we got it. That's wonderful. The Direwolf. You know what? Oh, here we go. Let's cruise over like this. And we can probably just get the kill right here. Perfect. And the Direwolf can just kind of provide some support to the Spider, not that it needs it. Okay, so there's that attack. We can do a heal there just to support our units. We can probably just kill them outright with some... Yep. No problem at all there. Knew that was coming, so now we can just get the kill with the wolf. That static shield, such a great upgrade. Frost Wyvern Egg. I mean, it is a flying mount, which is pretty good. But, I mean, we have good mounts with everybody at this stage. I'm just going to sell that for gold. Okay, and then, like I said, we will head up here, and we will go to clear both of these structures. So we will first go for this. Yeah, we'll let them run. That's no problem at all. Some torso gear and a weapon that we're not going to use. I think we have torso gear with everybody. I'm not absolutely certain of that, but... All right, let's take it, just on the off chance that I'm wrong on that one. Let's see. Yeah, we were... Okay, Reskar doesn't even have anything, so... You know what? That's perfect. We can give it to him. Reskar can have it, and this we'll just give to Reskar as well. He can just sell it. So I'll give him Holy Champion and additional resistance, which is great. And then he can sell this weapon when it gets there. Okay, we'll regroup. And then we can engage this fight. Nice, we will let them run as well. No problem at all. And then next turn we can go and start clearing that out. Okay. But yeah, really we need all hands on deck in this fight up here. And so Sundrin bringing her army up here with a couple of tier 3 units that are decently powerful, combining that with Nomlik's squad, which is rapidly gaining power. I think we're going to be able to put up a decent resistance, if not maybe even start being aggressive and forcing in towards enemy territory. But we'll have to see. So Deep Axe now. Observatory might not be a bad choice. Just looking, what would happen if we expand by 1? We would get closer to some of these other structures. Sure, let's do that. Observatory. Expanding our radius a little bit. Again, mana we want to get more of, so maybe we go for the temple. Well, we have the gold to do so. Could do the same here. That would run our gold supply a little short, but I don't hate the idea. It's kind of future-proofing. Up here, we really just want this city to keep expanding. That's probably the biggest thing. So maybe we do a public baths, but again, money is now becoming an issue. I guess we could do a laboratory. It's not the most production efficient, but it's less painful from a gold perspective. Okay, let's do some digging. Okay, we want to get over here, and this is looking like maybe that's the pathway we need to go through to get to the depths. That would be my guess, but we'll have to see. This guy's going to come up as well. Meanwhile, over here, again, we could risk going up there. I just don't think that's a good idea at the moment. We do have Bormac, who it would have been such a nice thing if we had had a tunneling unit here, but we did not. So he has to go around the long way. Kind of a shame. This unit's really not doing much of anything at the moment, so maybe we do risk it. And let's go kind of over here and just hope we're out of the way. Okay, we do... Okay, so we see some of the goblin units coming down. I'm guessing their base is maybe up here. So this unit's going to just stay put right where they are. This little guy is going to follow along. Try to provide some additional tunneling support as needed. And that's going to do it for our turn. Ooh, I wish I hadn't had set that guy to automatic move. Thankfully, I can bring him back. There we go. Didn't realize he was set to auto move. All right, we are going to have to press the attack. I think we just completely ignore everything else happening over here, and we have to go in for the fighting. We might even have to ignore this brigand hideout. These units won't be able to, when they spawn, they won't be able to cross the river anyway, so they won't threaten our city directly. So I think we just focus on the attack up here rather than continuing to explore. I think now that we know our opponent is up here, we have to get aggressive, because the longer we wait, the more they're going to snowball. And we've seen they already have Manticore Riders, so the longer we wait, the worse this is going to get. Not to mention that we have a pretty good stack in Nomlik's squad here. They do have, again, Divine Justicars, so resurgence across the board. And Sundrin's group isn't bad either. We have a tier 3 Satyr champion and a Goblin Evangelist who can do lots of conversions. Not to mention Sundrin, of course, has Charm. So between all of our units, I think we're poised to do some pretty good work. Ah, dang. Yeah, again, it was stupid. I basically wasted this unit. That's annoying. So yeah, gold becoming an issue. We're going to have to basically stop producing things in some of our cities for a while until we have a little bit more gold. That'll help just a touch. Nice alliance proposal. But here's the rub, is that we don't have enough gold to do that. That being said, we can fix that with this. There we go. All right, and now, absolutely, you can become a vassal under my protection. And that does improve our income a little bit. Items have arrived. Nice, that's good for Reskar. So he's got that additional gear there. Some nice high heel boots for Bormac. Very stylish. A little bit of extra protection, though. Worth the pain in his feet. Spy drone's ready to go. All right, we can throw that. I'm thinking the area to throw that would be up here, so we can get a better idea of what we are going to be up against as we move into enemy territory here. This little guy's going to stay with the squad. All right, so Nomlik, again, we could press up here, or we could go join Sundrin. This is the riskier play because it does expose us to more of the enemy units, but we would get better vision. Now, maybe this is where the spy drone's going to be useful. Yeah, okay, no, we're not falling into that trap because we would not be strong enough to fight all of that at once, I don't think. So we're going to head over this way, group up, and try to fight. Oh my god, even with what we have here, I don't know if we're strong enough. You know what, we might want to just abandon the city here. Oh, we don't have enough mobility to get there, do we? No. Yeah, this little guy can't. Well, we're just going to have to hope and pray that we're strong enough to fight what they bring to fight us. Meanwhile, we'll just leave that city garrisoned. This is a nasty situation. Yeah, and gold now is a big problem, so we're just going to do merchandise pretty much across the board here. I guess we might as well just keep exploring with this guy. Well, we're able to. Ooh, are these unguarded? Let's find out. Ooh, they are. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, look at that. Pool of the Firstborn. This would allow us to produce, what is it? The Dwarven Firstborn, which are the tier 3 unit that's very powerful. I think we'll do that just to have access to it. Yeah, that's pretty strong, because now if we needed them, we could crank out Firstborns in 2 turns, which is a very powerful tier 3 unit that could be really good for us. We'll go up this way. We won't cast anything for now. We'll just save our... Oh, hang on. Let me see, though. Are there any mana nodes? No. Ooh, there's gold over here. We're going to want to send our spy drone that way. We don't need mana right now so much as we need gold, so head over here. All right, while we're here, though, let's clear this out. This should get us some gold. Nice. Let them run. No problem there. Excellent. Okay, and then we will move down and clear out this roaming unit. And then the question becomes, how do we get back up there? Yeah, we're going to go around that way, probably, to get there more efficiently. Because we want to finish this quest. Although I suppose we could head over here, clear out all of this, then cross the river and do that. As always, it's kind of one of those decisions moments. We'll just do this one quick. Ouch. They just shot my wolf. Barbarian. This is a tier 1 unit. Has extra strike and then a couple of smugglers, outcast smugglers. So I think we can just step up here and give them the business. And then might as well just move over with Reskar and finish them off. Yep. And then let's go in for the web. Very nice. And then we can just tie them up a little bit here, and we'll protect Reskar. Ooh, I forgot about sprint. Well, thankfully it didn't do enough damage to really make it a problem for me. The Spider Queen, though, can move down, get a big flank shot, and then we can get the kill right here. Nice, good level up for the Wolf. Everybody else is pretty healthy. Reskar did take some damage, though, so I will heal Reskar himself. And then Reskar can move in and get the finish, or very close to it. And then the Wolf here can get the kill. Nicely done. All right, so now decision time. Do we want to go up and around this way, or do we want to maybe go this way and keep clearing structures? I'm kind of inclined to keep going this way and keep clearing structures, to be perfectly honest. That being said, maybe we want to abandon doing this and just get Reskar up into the fight. I don't know. That is kind of the tough call here. What are we fighting? These would just be a bunch of kind of tier 2 units. There's a lot of stuff to clear out, though. And you know what? We can... Okay, I'm gonna do this under the guise of it gives me more resources. Right? The more I'm clearing down here, I'm getting additional resources to help my economic situation. Which we can't, you know, neglect entirely, right? Okay, here we go. Let's go down and see what's through here. Nice. Okay, we have found the depth. That is incredible. All right. Now we'll send everybody else to follow and join in, just in case there's any funny business down here. You know what? We might even send this guy back up to the surface, just in case. All right, that guy's going to stay put. Again, this guy's going to follow along. I guess we could be doing additional digging to gain more resources, more gold, but... Okay, this spy drone... Honestly, I think we just kind of park right where he is. Mana, casting... I mean, we could do another spy drone, I guess, but... I think I'm probably just going to hold off. Okay, and we will... Can I throw this on a vassal? Spell doesn't affect vassal cities. Okay, so no, I can't. Good to know. All right, we will end it there. I am nervous as heck about this, but it looks like maybe he's retreating? Huh. It's kind of bizarre. I would have expected him to come and attack, given that he's got, you know, 3 and a... Well, basically like 4 full stacks. As I mentioned, I don't think I would be able to actually threaten him, so... Ooh, okay, going after my spy drone, that's fine. Yeah, so he's pulling everybody back. Ooh, but look at this. Okay, he's diverting over to attack my city. Well, there is an opportunity. We can maybe go in and win some of these fights here. Thin out his army a little bit, and then turn around and deal with the main force up here. We can kill the hero... maybe recruit one of these powerful tier 3 units to help us out. Either a Warbreed or the Phalanx. The Manticore Rider has mind control immunity, however, so... Okay, let's see. Nice, okay, we've absorbed this city. That's kind of nice. Produce Golem is now ready. That's going to be pretty useful. We've got our Red Raptor, which, quite frankly, nobody really needs at this point. Everybody's got a better mount, so we are just going to sell that one for some additional gold. Lots of things finished, including a bunch of temples. Mana is now nothing to worry about, which is very good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just get our armies into a position where we can fight. Ooh, but you know what? We can't get everybody into this fight, which is not ideal. Might have to investigate a different approach. Okay, so who is it that can't move as far? It's these, the ones that have 28. So if we have to leave some behind, that would be who we leave behind. We want to get right up to there. So Nomlik is the more important army to have in the fight, I think. You know what? And even Nomlik alone, we could... maybe not. I was thinking maybe with Nomlik by himself we could win that fight, but I don't think that's actually true. So we would have to leave behind the Thane, the Crossbowman, and the Guard, but we would still get the Troll and the Assassin. We could even add in some of these units into the fight if needed. Yeah, I think we're good. So we'll move Sundrin over here. Okay. And then we'll move Nomlik like this. And then we want maybe this guy here just to have something extra. And then I think what we're going to want to do is put at least some of these units there, so then... Okay, hold on. Because, yeah, we can't... Not everybody can make it to that one spot. But the Thane... Oh, the Thane can go here, though. There we go. And then... These two can go... Or these three can go there. Now, the only caveat, of course, is that these units are not going to have Resurgence on them. That's the one thing to remember. That being said, we can send a Orc unit up to join him, just to give him some extra muscle for his fight here. Okay, let's do it. He should be in really good shape. We outnumber them. We've got the superior fighting force, and we're going to have a chance here, hopefully, to recruit a unit or two. Actually, maybe more than two, because, or more than one or two, because we've got multiple conversion abilities here. We're going to prioritize probably the Warbreeds and the Phalanx. We could also even try for the hero, I suppose, but we'll have to look at it. I think probably just going for the tier 3 units is the better play, though. Let me just double check. So I don't think the Warbreed has... Yeah, it doesn't have any mind control immunity. Super powerful unit, honestly. Especially with regrowth. Very, very strong. Phalanx is really good, though. Really strong pikeman unit. Gains armor piercing as it levels up, along with Tireless, which becomes super good. So either way, we really can't go wrong. The hero is just a level 1 warlord. So nothing special about him. We could definitely get him mind controlled if we tried for it, I'm sure. Alright, so I have to weather the early storm here. Let's figure out... Units are all kind of mixed up here, which is not what we really want. But what we'll do is we'll throw a Touch by Faith on our Troll. Troll is absolutely beefy. I really like that Troll. I know I've said it a few times, but I really quite like the Troll as a unit. Okay, so remember, these ones do not have Resurgence, so the Thane can stay up front, and then the Crossbowman can act in reserve to provide some additional support. Just have to watch out. We don't want our units getting ambushed by the Manticore Rider. Might even throw the Monster Hunter over here just for some support. We will retreat Sundrin back, because I don't want to be in range of that. Ooh, nice. We can still do some work, though. Let's light up that Berserker just a little bit. Very nice. You know what? We'll put the Satyr Champion there. And then, are we still in range? Ooh, yeah, I don't want my Evangelist getting attacked, so we'll park the Axeman like that. Can I get all the way around? Oh, I can't. That's too bad. We'll go like this. And you know what? We'll throw the Touch of Faith on Sundrin just for some extra protection for her. We'll put the Enforcer like that. Okay. This is kind of a tricky battle because there's a lot going on. Yeah, so that's what I was expecting. Is for that Manticore Rider to come flying down that way. Oh my god, Sundrin's getting attacked. Okay, we gotta bail Sundrin out. So definitely I didn't notice that mounted Griffin Rider there, which is causing me some grief. Alright, so the Manticore Rider we definitely need to get to deal with. The Phalanx is down here too. This is kind of an ugly spot for us at the moment. So I'm thinking what we might want to do, we want to go for some flank shots, that is for sure. So let's start there. And then we can do one here. We can back up. Flank them that way. And then, ooh, we can do some heavy damage like this. Might lose our Silver Thane, but that's okay. And then we can get the kill right there. Excellent. That's incredible. Okay. Now, Sundrin is in really bad shape, so we need to bail her out. Nice. There's a good kill. Monster Hunter over here. We can go and do defensive strike. Orc Enforcer. We can throw on a War Cry. There's a good bit of damage. You know what? I don't even mind the Evangelist just stepping over to get the kill with a melee attack. And then Sundrin can kind of stay in a relatively safer position. There's a really good kill. Nice. Our Rock Troll. We do have to be cautious, but I think the Rock Troll can... Oops. Did not want to do that with Nomlik. That was a misclick and a half. That being said, probably okay. We can put Nomlik right here. Maybe go for a bit of damage on one of them here. And then this henchman can move around this way. The Rock Troll is the one that just needs to stay put. Put the assassin here. Okay. I think we're in good shape. Yeah, there's the Thane's probably going to die, and that's okay. The Thane isn't dead yet, though. Okay, let's see. We might be able to save this Thane. Let's see. Okay, let's go like this. Turn him around. Oh, yeah. And then we can turn him around again. Or just get the kill. Perfect. Okay, that's wonderful. Silver Thane is still alive. This Warbreed, we are going to just go in for a... we're going to try to convert here. Nice, and we got it. That's perfect. Up here, we can do the exact same thing. Resisted, okay. You know what? Sundrin could step in. That does put her in a dangerous position, however. Might not be advisable. Ooh, it's a gamble. This is a bit of a gamble. I should probably just play this safe, to be honest. Oh, but it's so tempting. I'm thinking I go here, and then I can try and charm either the hero or the Warbreed. You know what? We're gonna risk it. This is a gamble. Oh, this is so dangerous. Oh, we got the hero. That's incredible. Okay, and then we can just do an assassin strike here. And look at that. We got ourselves a new hero. So we got a Warbreed and a hero out of the mix. Now, this hero, of course, I don't think will... I'm assuming won't follow us into the next campaign mission, but we can still use him, hopefully a lot in this situation. In this scenario, I mean. Oh, that's super cool. All right, so we got ourselves a new hero. That's great. And we're in a pretty reasonable defensive formation here. It's not ideal, but it's not terrible either. If Nomlik gets attacked, he'll pull Sundrin in. So I think we're fine. So that went super well. And you know what? I think that's a great place to even end the episode with the outcome of that battle being very, very positive. Let's just see if this guy has any items. He does not. He just has the crossbow. But yeah, so that's huge. That's a big, big win for us there. So we're going to save this one here. Call this episode 25. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.